his first camera's broken.
I'm sure he'll enjoy this commentary later. Steady. There's no moving you at all with any of that stuff. That was really well controlled with regards to just how everything's working. A couple of things you'll notice on the video as you watch it though, that sometimes like the head tilt and look and think, just to try to keep it like just right on top, and if as you're looking around, you know, just swivel slightly there. Just try to avoid the tilting thing. Yeah, and you'll see it. You'll see it. The other thing is maybe just relaxing your hand and fingers. So right now it's a little this, just as a natural release. And I think that's the thing, like as we put our hands up to get ready to conduct or whatever, just to, and then maybe it's good practice to just everybody lock it in, and then just what does a release feel like? And that should just give you the natural, this is what that is. So, good. Let's do a couple of things that we can kind of weave in dynamics and how we allow those to happen. So just like Liam, you will have no problem with big. You know, it's small. And I think that you're already in a really good place for that with the small. So let's now talk about how we get from one dynamic to the next. So what's our first dynamic? Piano. How many measures? Right. Is that right? 5. And then we are at 4. So on beat 2 of measure 5, we have to be thinking about what do I do to get a 4 from here? Or you want to think about it as you get towards that. But that's the place where we have to navigate. Now, the thing that can be tricky about this particular phrase is that it might actually feel like the beat 2 of measure 5 is kind of anacrusic to the downbeat. So we kind of, but does it say anything about doing it? So we just have to make musical choices in that direction. Do we want to feel that it's leading to there? And I think musically that could work. Or do we feel like it's just automatically, you know, subito? You experiment and figure out what works for you. For now, let's do it as printed, but prepare it in a way that works. And that basically is, so I'm at that measure, and I'm at piano. 1 and 2, 1. I'm giving a big preparatory downbeat, because we want to show them, our job is to prepare them for what's coming, so that way they can play it on time. But it can't just be 1 and 2, 1, or like you can't just all of a sudden beat 1. You have to kind of show that this is coming. If that makes sense. So let's start it again and see if we can get that. How we can get that back. Yeah.